Hey guys, it's Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards here. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a few weeks since I've done a video. My family and I are still in the process of relocating. We've sold our house and, very exciting, big news. But just been a really stressful, tiring time, and so that's why I haven't really done any videos. But recently I did pick up a really cool autograph that I wanted to share, and I wanted to share a little bit of the backstory behind it. Now, as some of you know, or if you've watched this channel, you know that I'm, in addition to growing up a baseball fan, I also grew up a NASCAR fan. And I have some NASCAR autographs in my collection. I used to go to races when I lived in Texas. I went to Texas Motor Speedway probably 5 or 6 times, at least once a year. And I do enjoy occasionally still watching a NASCAR race, although the sport has changed a lot. But I grew up a Dale Earnhardt fan, a Dale Sr. fan. And when he died, this really played a major role in safety innovations being undertaken by NASCAR to try to make the cars safer and to try to prevent skull fractures from occurring, right? Trying to prevent people from dying in accidents, right? But a lot of people don't realize that Dale Earnhardt wasn't the last driver to die. There was another driver who died 8 months after he did, in October 2001, of a young man named Blaze Alexander, who died in a wreck with Dale Sr.'s son, Kerry Earnhardt, in an ARCA race at Charlotte in North Carolina. And this crash is what finally led NASCAR to mandate head and neck restraints. So it wasn't even Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s death that led them to mandate head and neck restraints. It was this young man, Blaze Alexander, who showed some promise. He was, again, very, very young, but he ran 2 years in the Busch Series, which is the second highest level of NASCAR, right before you get to the Cup Series. He ran two seasons. He ran in 1998 and he ran in 2000. And then he went back to racing ARCA in 2001, where he very tragically died. But the point of this story is that he died so young. There are very few Blaze Alexander autographs out there. If you check eBay, there's hardly any. Once in a while, one pops up. Very, very tough autograph to find. And he's an obscure figure because he never made it big in NASCAR and he died so young. But it's been several years now. Several years ago, I was in an antique mall with my family in Georgia or Tennessee, and I found this hero card, which are these giant cards that they have that racers sign. This was from the 2000 season when he was in the Busch Series, the NASCAR Busch Series. This is a Blaze Alexander autograph. Really cool. WCW and TrackPhone were the sponsors of the car, but you could see the autograph there, Blaze Alexander, and it has the 2000 Busch Series schedule on the back. They're no longer called the Busch Series, but that's what they were called then. So in 2000, this was his last year in NASCAR, because he died in ARCA race the next year, as I've already said, but very rare autograph, tough to find. I've had this for a few years, or several years. Recently, I was checking Kevin Savage Sports Auction, which I check sometimes periodically because sometimes those auction houses don't get quite as much foot traffic as eBay or some of the other major auction houses. And this one random day, I was checking Kevin Savage Sports Auctions, and he had an auction ending that actually had a Blaze Alexander autographed hero card from the 1998 season when he was in the Busch Series for the first time. Right, so he was in the Busch Series for 1998, then he left the Busch Series for 1999 and went back to the Busch Series in 2000. So he was only in the Busch Series for 2 years, and they weren't consecutive years. But from Kevin Savage, I think I paid $4 plus shipping, I got this 1998 hero card signed by Blaze Alexander, and he put his number 20 on there too. And it's kind of cool. They have a certificate of authenticity. Kevin Savage Cards has their own certificate of authenticity that they put on there. But I have no doubt it's legit. It looks almost identical to the other autograph. but this is his first year in the Busch Series, or the minor leagues of NASCAR, if you will. And this is his second and final year before he died the next year. So I don't know how many people out there actually have heard of this guy, or how many people have a Blaise Alexander autograph in their collection, but I have two. And again, what might have been, could he have been a star? Maybe. He and Jimmie Johnson were very close friends. They were becoming closer when he died. Like they were on the way to really becoming best friends, if you ask Jimmie Johnson about it. And when he ran in NASCAR for the rest of his career, he had Blaise Alexander's number as a decal on his car to remember his friend. So it's a very important figure in sports history that a lot of people don't know about. But there's my second Blaise Alexander autograph. So with that, I will let you all go. Hope you're all doing well. And sometimes it's nice to mix it up and tell an important story and share knowledge because this was a very important young man for the sport that a lot of people around this country still love, NASCAR. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Hope you had a very happy and safe 4th. Keep collecting vintage unopened baseball. Collect some other stuff too. Collecting's a lot of fun. Take care, everybody. Take care of each other.